What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now, today we've got the India versus England end of day 3 review. Now, I have to address something. I did not have any videos up yesterday. No day 2 review. Apologies for that, but I was out all day celebrating my mother's birthday. So, sometimes, family comes before doing a day review on an India versus England test match. To be honest, even if I wanted to do it, I had no time. None of that. I was enjoying a day off, having a good day. So I hope everyone there can understand. And everyone in the comments, say happy birthday to my mum, because she'd appreciate it. I know she would. But hey, we are here with the day 3 review. And what a big day 3 it was. I mean, you have to... Actually, you know what? Since we didn't do day 2, let's just kind of go over the whole scorecard real quick. So I did a day 1. Where was I? We're probably left off around here. Pant 37, Jadeja 40. I mean, as I said, I wanted Jadeja to have a massive series, and he's already putting together quite a good start to this series, so happy for him. The bowlers, no one cares about what runs they made. Jimmy Anderson, another fifer. I mean, we're witnessing one of the greatest bowlers in history, arguably the greatest pace bowler in history, and that hurts to say because you guys know how much I hate fucking England, but, you have to clap it up for Jimmy Anderson, another fifer. He's the greatest bowler England's ever had, and probably the greatest test pace bowler ever, which, I actually do like Jimmy Anderson. He's a good bowler, seems like a decent bloke. I like him a lot more than Stuart Broad, that's for sure. O. Robinson, 2 for 73. He's actually bowling quite well. Sam Curran, not so much. None for 72 off 22. Mark Wood, 2 for 91 off 24. And Moeen Ali, 1 for 53 off 18. So now we can jump into England's first innings, which is where everything happened. And England at day 3 have a lead of 27 runs. Did I think this was going to happen? No, sir. But again, are England being carried by one player? They sure are. Mr. Alan DeGeneres / Joe Root is comfortably carrying this country. I mean, let's not beat around the bush and act like that Joe Root hasn't just put the whole country on his back and said, boys, I'm going to do my best for a win. I just need anyone to try and make more than 10 runs for me. And you know what? I will give some credit. You guys know I'm very harsh on this England top order. Rory Burns, he made a 49. You can't complain with 49. And Johnny Bairstow, 57, which is, decent. Can't complain with that either. So, let's jump through it. Dom Sibley, he's got to go. I mean, seriously. Haseeb Hameed, what a delivery that was from Mohammad Siraj. That was an incredible delivery to dismiss Haseeb. To be honest, there's not a lot he could do about it. I mean, that ball just swung straight back in, took it off and middle stump. Yeah, there's nothing he could fucking do about that. Mohammad Siraj was on a hat-trick. He has bowled incredibly well. He seems to do very, very well in away conditions. Especially where he's allowed to swing the ball, get a lot of bounce through the pitch. With that Dukes ball. They use a Dukes ball in England, right? Yeah, so, hey, he's a big stage player. I've seen whenever he takes a wicket, he keeps giving that celebration. Don't know why, unless he's telling the crowd to shut the fuck up. But as we do know, the crowd was throwing bottle corks and shit at KL Rahul, which is ridiculous. I almost want to make a separate video on that whole bottle cork throwing. And if you go to the cricket, that is a privilege to sit there and watch some of the greatest athletes in our favourite sport on the planet. They're not there. They're not robots. They're not there to have shit fucking thrown at them. So if you throw shit, if you abuse someone, you're a total cockhead, you're a wanker, and you should never be allowed at a cricket game again. I don't care who's offended by that, but if you do any of that shit, you should not be allowed to go watch cricket. It's ridiculous. They're humans at the end of the day. They're just people, and they're there doing their job, doing what they love. They do not deserve to have shit thrown at them. It's ridiculous, for real. It really is ridiculous, and that shit pissed me off a lot when I seen that last night. Joe Root, not out, 180. He's an incredible touch. If he just needed a bigger partnership, he would have gone on and made 300 plus. Like, he was not missing anything. That is one of the best innings I've seen from Joe Root in a long time. I mean, we've seen him make... How many double tons has Joe Root made? I feel like Joe Root would have made at least 2 to 3 double tons. He made one against... I think he's made one against Australia. Technical difficulties there. My new mic, it just keeps fucking with me. It keeps dying on me. My laptop's having problems. I don't know what to do about it. So if you just seen a little cut in the video, that would be why. But hey, where was I? Joe Root. We spoke about how good he's batting. Yep, Alan DeGeneres. He's one of my favourite England players, if I'm going to be really honest. He's one of the only players in England that I respect and that I like. Incredible stuff, to be honest. He's batting incredibly well, so you have to give nothing but credit to him. Bairstow, 57. Butler. Butler's a nothing batsman, if I'm going to be really honest. Like, Butler had that... Was it in 2019 and 2018 where Butler was in his prime and he seemed to be making a lot of runs in short form cricket and even in test cricket when he made his debut, but they need another option around there. Like, I'd be honestly dropping Butler, make Bairstow take the... Well, they don't have another batsman to come in. I mean, I'd rather Joe's Butler than like a Zach Crawley or a fucking Dan Lawrence. So, yeah, I mean, you probably just keep him in there. Moeen Ali, 27 off 72. Sam Curran gone for a duck. Bowled by Sharma, caught by Sharma. Robinson, 6. Mark Wood, 5. And Jimos Anderson, none for 16. We go to the bowlers. Ishant Sharma, 3 for 69 off 24. I mean, you look at someone like Ishant Sharma, these conditions are just so perfect for him. He just strives in swinging conditions in England. You know, Sharma is someone who doesn't play test series anywhere else now, but you just take him to England because you know he's always going to take wickets and he'll always be effective. Bumrah, none for 79 off 26. Mohammad Shami bowled incredibly well. Well, I thought, you know, look, conceded a decent amount of runs, but I really thought he was hitting his length right. He was bowling very, very well. There was so many DRS decisions going on. At one point for Jadeja, there was so much that Kohli had to think through, but Siraj, 4 for 94 off 30, and Ravindra Jadeja, none for 43 off 22. But hey, that is stumps of day 3. We have 2 more days of cricket. Fingers crossed the weather stays good. I haven't even looked at the forecast, to be honest, but hopefully... Fucking fingers crossed, man, that weather stays good. We need that weather to stay good. We deserve a result. Who do I think's going to win? I mean, I hope India. I mean, it could easily end in a draw. The pitch still looks beautiful for batting. India could go out there on day 4 and put on another... They need to at least score 250 plus. They need to make England at least chase anywhere from 250 to 300 in the last day. Otherwise, you know, someone like Joe Root could just chase that down all himself the way he's batting. That should cap it off the day 3 review. We should be back with a day 4 review. Again, apologies for missing day 2, but, you know, everyone can understand family comes before anything. So, you know, had a good day. That's all that matters, I guess. But hey, that is going to cap it off, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments about, well, what does India need to do? They need a big, big score in day 4. Do they declare? Do they go out there? Do they put Pant up the order and just try and score easy runs quickly? Or is that an overreaction? I mean, there's 2 days left. The pitch still looks good for batting. So, I mean, hey, it's going to be an interesting last 2 days. We'll see what the result comes out with. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one.